Alexandra Levine live podcast, and it is being streamed on the America's Pulse Network. Today we are featuring an encore presentation of a previous episode while Alexandra is traveling and attending candidate events. Please click the subscribe button to be notified of upcoming episodes. If you enjoy the show, please share Alexandra Levine live with others. Alexandra looks forward to being back with you live for the next episode. Tonight's Alexandra Levine live podcast starts now.
Alexandra Levine welcomes you to the Alexandra Levine Live Podcast. Today, we've got a packed show, from breaking news to informative topics that will keep you well informed. Tonight's Alexandra Levine Live Podcast starts.
Well, hello, everyone. Hello, it's me, Alexandra Levine, with the America's Pulse Network. You are all in with me tonight. And we have breaking news. As you know, we have major elections going on. We have the New Jersey elections going on. As you know, we have been heavily looking into the United States Senate primary race with our good friend Justin Murphy. He is in that primary tonight, and we'll be going back and forth to let you know the election results. The good news about Mr. Murphy is his name is first on the ballot. And they do say that 80% of people usually pick the first person on the ballot because they either don't know the other people or they just feel confident and comfortable with the first name on the ballot. So we will keep you abreast. As you know, our good friend Damon Galdo, he has already won his primary because he is running unopposed. It's uncontested. And of course, we want to help him out in the general. But please, guys, polls have supposedly closed in New Jersey. We are going to be looking, especially at Gloucester County, because that is where Damon Galdo is, but that's a really huge county. And we want to make sure that Mr. Murphy obtains a lot of ballots in that county. As you know, he's going up against four other people: Alex Zidane, Richard Tabor, four other people, Robert Lebovic. So it's him and it's four people, including himself, with a write-in. As you know, write-ins can help or they can hurt. Sometimes write-ins take away votes from the top contender. Sometimes write-ins can help the top contender. So it just depends on how many people wrote in a name. But going into segment one, what's really important tonight is the gubernatorial race in California. As you know, President Trump has endorsed Steve Hilton multiple times. We're going to put up the first slide, which actually talks about Spencer Pratt. So Spencer Pratt, as you know, is running for the Los Angeles mayoral race. As you know, Spencer Pratt, his entire house was burnt down during the Palisades burning, and he has pledged his entire mayoral race to combating the incumbent, Ms. Bass, who has done absolutely nothing to help the people of L.A. And Fox News, they wrote, Spencer Pratt tells Bill Maher, because he was on Bill Maher's show on Friday night, he'd arrest him for smoking pot in front of kids at a park if elected LA mayor, because as you know, pot is an illegal substance. Even though it's medically passed through law by the state and medicinally passed, it is still an illegal substance. I'll tell you a quick story. When my father was in California years ago, my father went to smoke a cigarette inside a restaurant. They said, sir, you can't smoke that cigarette there. You have to go outside. He's like, well, wait a minute. There's a bunch of people smoking pot here and they're vaping pot. And they said, well, sir, it is illegal in the state of California to smoke pot medicinally and recreationally, but a legal substance, nicotine, tobacco, you can't smoke it in a restaurant. My father had to go outside. Again, federal law always oversees, and it always overrides and overpowers state law. Federally, marijuana is illegal, whether the state makes it legal to smoke it medically or recreationally. Under federal law, marijuana is illegal to smoke, to grow it, and so forth. We have to follow federal law. And that is what Spencer Pratt is telling us here. Even though he's running for a local race, he will arrest anyone smoking pot in front of kids, because pot is an illegal substance and a lot of young kids can obtain it. And you're not even supposed to buy it until you're the age of 18. But for some reason, young teenagers, they obtained this illegal substance. Pride made public safety, drug enforcement near children, and naked drug addicts on sidewalks central to his pitch one day before tonight's primary. Mayor warned him that the state's special interests would fight back at every turn. So who cares? Who cares? Now I'm getting negative reports from people down in Florida. I won't say this person's name, but they're very negative. That Spencer Pratt is picked to lose by 21% because of the special interests, the lobbyists, the mail-in ballots, the fraud that's going on in Los Angeles. As you know, there's major mail-in ballot fraud in the state of California, as well as in Los Angeles. I really hope that Spencer Pratt wins. I really hope that he gives it to the people of LA, because they have had a horrible mayor for too long. And she and Gavin Newsom are disgusting people. The Gavin Newsom, he's out, he's term limited. But the gubernatorial race is a very important race. It's an open primary. The top two contenders, they face off in the general. People are thinking it's going to be Steve Hilton and not Tom Steyer, but oh my God, why am I blanking on the other guy? Not the billionaire Tom Steyer, Baracco, the guy who whatchamacallit, he worked for the Biden administration, Hispanic guy, loves amnesty for illegals, Javier, that's his name, Javier. And he worked under the Biden administration, Obama, and he worked under Obama too. Javier Becerra, he's a disgusting human being. He's a left-wing lunatic, just like President Trump says. Steve Hilton, he was British. He was a British citizen. He was born in London, obtained his citizenship legally in the United States, decided to reside in California. Now he's running for the governor of California. President Trump has endorsed him twice. Let's put up the next slide. So the next slide. So focus on real Donald Trump. This is today. He wrote, California vote day for Steve Hilton for governor. He will work with me and the federal government. The money will flow because I have confidence in him, but not any of the others. And we will make California great again. Steve Hilton will never let you down. Vote now. I hope the people of California are currently voting. The polls close at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So we won't get those results until later in the evening. But I can tell you, keep an eye on them. Keep an eye throughout the night on these live California midterm primaries. We also have other races going on this evening. We have races in Iowa. We have races in Montana. We have midterm races all across the board. As you know, President Trump has endorsed so many great people in these wonderful states. And throughout the night, I'm going to be pulling up these races like I did the other race that we had. And of course, I'm blanking because I'm tired. But it's very important, guys, that we look at who is running, what's going on, who's in office, and also, it was Kentucky. That was the race. And it's also important to know who's running, what's going on, and out of the people that President Trump endorsed, who is in and who is out. As you know, the president has a beautiful success rate right now of his endorsements. Majority, as you know, 90% of incumbents, they always win re-election. But if President Trump doesn't like the incumbent, he will primary your butt out, as you see that he's doing now. And we see tons of races right now. So I'm on CNN results. I hate CNN. But I'm just looking at the results right now because they're coming in pretty fast. But what I'm seeing right now is, so tonight's key races. So the Iowa governor race is between Eddie Andrews and Randy Finstra. And I know that the president, he endorsed one of the two for that race. And hopefully the person that President Trump endorsed wins. Also, let's see. So we have some Democrat primaries going on. Los Angeles mayor, key races. Of course, that's a key one. Iowa 2nd District. We have Charles McClintock and Joe Mitchell. The Montana Senate Republican primary. That's between Kurt Allmine and Lee Calhoun. We'll keep posted on that one. New Jersey 9th District. We have Tiffany Burress up 55.8 up against Rosie Pino. We'll keep you abreast on that. Let's see, this is all Democrats. I'm not really focused on Democrats. We're focused on Republicans tonight. And of course, we have some races. So the Nebraska governor race, you have the incumbent who's won, Jim Pillen. He won re-election in his primaries up against Walz, Korth Foken, and Kerry Roach. I think President Trump endorsed him. I will double check on that. We have the South Dakota gubernatorial race, the primary. Larry Roden is the from Kristi Noem. We'll see if he'll win re-election. Iowa gubernatorial race. Again, we're looking at who is going to take that one on. New Mexico governor, Republican. You have Gregory Hull, Duke Rodriguez, and Doug Turner. We'll see what's going on there. Those are live right now. California, those are live. So Oregon right now, the gubernatorial race for that, the primary. I think Christine Drazan is going to take it. They have 97% in. Oh, actually, she did take it. So she won the Republican primary, Christine Drazan. We have to see if President Trump endorsed one of those candidates for that primary election. Let's see what's up. Texas, as we know. So Texas, Greg Abbott, the incumbent, he won re-election tonight. We knew that was going to happen. Uncontested, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, she won re-election for governor of Arkansas. She'll win again, obviously. Governor of Illinois for the Republican against the Democrat. So Darren Bailey will take on the Democrat, and we'll have to see if this is somebody that President Trump endorsed as well. Of course, yeah, for Ohio, we already know that was Vivek who won. So there. Stacey Garrity, she'll win. She's uncontested. She'll win that Republican primary, as we know. That was updated May 19th. She'll go on to go against Ben Shapiro. In Georgia, this was May 28th. So this is still look like they're counting ballots, but actually, Brad Raffensperger, he lost. Chris Carr lost. Burt Jones he took that one. It's a very close race. There's like 58,000 votes between them, but he won. I mean, Burt Jones will be the Republican representing against the Democrat. And that's on the gubernatorial side. On the Senate side, so David Smith, he won the Republican primary for senator. So he will be going up against the Democrat in November. In Idaho, the incumbent, that was May 20th, the incumbent Jim Risch won. Montana, they haven't started yet. Montana, that'll come later because we're in, that's Mountain Time. Kurt Alme versus Lee Calhoun and Charles Walking Child. Let's see. South Dakota, the Senate race, Mike Rounds is the incumbent. I want to say he was endorsed by President Trump. I'm not 100% sure. This is terrible because I was on Truth Social yesterday and today, and here we go. So President Trump, okay, so Congressman Tom Keene wins. That's New Jersey number 7. That is breaking news. Yeah, I'll turn on. That's breaking news. That's New Jersey number 7. Congressman Chris Smith wins. New Jersey number 4. President Trump also endorsed him. Oh my God, Justin won? Ah! Oh my God! I'm sorry, I was like, oh my gosh! Woo! Let me see. Oh my God, I'm all excited. Oh my God, let me see. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh my God, he's kicking butt. Okay. He's already got, it's 11% in. He's got 43.8% already in. Let's see. There's still results pending. So Justin's winning in Burlington County. He's got 50.7%. Justin Murphy up 62.1%. In Camden, Gloucester, he's up 80%. Hudson, 47.1%. Let's see. Passaic, he's up 45%. And other results haven't come in yet. Let's see. Hold on. Go back to my producer. So, okay, when you say 80%, 80% of the votes are in, are you just saying 80% of the county? because I'm looking right now because they haven't even. I don't think they haven't called it for him yet. Hold on, unless they have, I want to see it. Let's see. I would love to see if we could get Justin on. He's probably very busy right now. Let's see. Oh, 80% in Gloucester. Okay. But that doesn't mean that he won the whole thing. See, when you said Justin won, you got to be more specific, dude. You got to be more specific. This is what I do for a living. I know I know where the votes are coming from. Okay. So this is what it looks like right now. Okay. So far, Justin's doing well in Burlington County. He's doing well in Camden County. Let's see. He's doing well in Essex. Already he's ahead. Gloucester, he did very well. He'll win Gloucester. Hudson, he's up 47.1%. Again, it's where the votes are coming from. So we just want to make sure that Mr. Tabor isn't gaining on him. So right now, Justin is up 45% in Passaic. Richard Tabor is up 39.9% Somerset and Ocean. Let's see. We still need some results. So far, Justin is dominating the results. Alexandra is, he's up in Bergen County. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So far, Justin has some, okay, he needs to gain some more. So far, Mr. Tabor is up 39.4%. So it's 1,004 up against 760. So Justin's got to gain some votes in some other counties right now. So let's see how many more votes he's got. So let's do the math. So Justin's down about 254 votes, which is okay. He's still getting close. We have to see where the votes are coming from. He's got to pick up traction in some of these other counties. If Justin can pick up traction, if he can pick up an extra 300 votes somewhere, that will help him out a lot. See, Richard he's gaining in Hunterdon. That's where Mr. Tabor is getting a lot of his votes from. He's also gaining votes in Somerset. So and he's gaining votes in Ocean. So Justin's got to pick up some votes in Ocean. He's got to increase his percentage in Passaic, and he's got to get some votes coming out of Somerset. So hopefully Justin will gain some traction. Let me see. Like I said, I hate CNN. I usually don't use it. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see how we're doing this. Okay. Oh, man. I'm looking at the overall. Okay, so Morris County. Okay, Morris County, Justin and Richard are tied right now in Morris County. Let's see. Okay, Justin's doing well in Passaic. He's got a good lead there. Okay. Justin's he's tied with Mr. Zandon in Essex County. Hopefully Justin can pick up some traction in Essex. Let's see. Hudson County, Justin's doing very well. So Ocean County is where Richard Tabor is picking up a lot of traction, is picking up some votes. So Richard Tabor is at 56.8% Ocean County. Justin's only at 20.9. That's tough because that means Justin's got to pick up 4,000 votes in Ocean County, which he can't do. So he's got to pick up the votes somewhere else. He's got to pick up 300 votes somewhere else. Okay, Monmouth County, Mr. Zidane he's doing very well. He's at 64.8%. Justin's at 17.3. Richard Tabor is at 11.7. So it looks like Monmouth County will go to Zandon. Again, this is where the votes are coming from. Burlington County, Justin's doing well, 50.7%. He's totally won Gloucester County. There's no doubt about that. So we're still waiting from results in Salem County, Cumberland County, Calumet County, and in Atlantic County to see where Justin. Oh, I didn't even get it. I haven't even looked at the chat. That's terrible. Okay, Shalom. Oh, thank you. Okay, so Donald, thank you. Californian singing, moving to Texas. Please leave your politics and joints in California. Justin will win. I hope Justin wins. I really hope Justin wins. But this is a really exciting night, guys. This is a really, really exciting night. So because the first polls closed at 8 p.m. Let's go let's see. So let's go back. Sorry, I'm going back to @real Donald Trump so again, we're also looking at the people that President Trump endorsed and who are winning or who have won because of President Trump's endorsement. So Congressman, New Jersey number 4, Chris Smith wins. That was Trump endorsed. Congressman Jeff Van Drew, he ran unopposed, but he won. He was also endorsed by President Trump. Let's see. And that's it so far. And then Tom Keene of New Jersey number 7. These are all incumbents. So far, like I said, 90% of incumbents usually win unless you're being primaried out. And then, of course, we're dealing with the Texas Senate race. We do not want this idiot who looks like, oh my God, Alfred Newman. That's what President Trump calls him, Alfred Newman. We can't allow him. He's a total socialist. He's like beyond socialist. He's a real piece of crap. So we really have to be diligent and make sure that this guy does not flip Texas. We can't have Texas be flipped. But going back to California, a lot of people, as you know, especially celebrities, they've moved from California to Texas, California to Florida, California to Tennessee, because they've hashtag had enough of the taxes, the liberalism. They've hashtag had enough of democratic socialism creeping in. I mean, look at the people who come out of California. You have Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, Nancy Pelosi, Adam Shifty Schiff, Eric Swalwell. I mean, you have these idiots, these fraudsters that are senators, congressmen from California. And I mean, Gavin Newsom's the worst. I really would love for California to become red again. I really would love for Steve Hilton to be the next governor, because California can't afford to get any worse than they already are. And I hope that Spencer Pratt wins. I'm tired of hearing the negativity and reading it on Facebook. Oh, he's not going to win. Spencer Pratt is a force to be reckoned with. His ads have been phenomenal. And I've watched Spencer Pratt grow from reality TV to now, and the maturity of the man and how he's been in a beautiful marriage with his wife, Holly, for so long, and their 2 beautiful children. For their children to live in a trailer park, to go from a gorgeous, like multi-million-dollar home to a trailer park. And now they're living in a hotel. Spencer Pratt, and let's put up the last slide for Spencer Pratt. He said something on air today. He said, running for mayor is not fun. I have to have 24-hour security with the amount of death threats. My kid now has a security next to him when he goes into the ocean because psychos come to the beach. Pray that he wins. That's sick. You can't even run for office without fear that your children are going to get attacked, that you're going to get attacked. That's why I applaud anybody that runs for office, whether they win or lose. People have asked me, Alexandra, when are you going to run for office? And every time I want to do it, I don't want to say nervous, but it's like life or death. And I don't want anybody to make up crap about me. I don't want anybody to make crap about anybody that I know, anyone that I love, my family. I mean, I have a stellar reputation. I'd like to keep it that way. But these people, especially these leftists, they concoct these insane, ridiculous stories, and they just expect you to comply. It's sad and it's sick. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of what these idiots are trying to do. I feel so bad for any good person that runs for office. But I hope the people of LA wake up and realize that Karen Bass is a disgrace and that she was actually on vacation when the fires were happening. They knew they needed to put more water in the reservoirs. They knew they needed more firefighters. They were late to the game on purpose. They didn't care. They watched the Palisades burn down and they didn't care. And there's celebrities that still are not able to rebuild. There's celebrities that lost everything. Spencer Pratt and his wife literally lost absolutely everything. And Spencer was never really a political guy. We never saw him in the political scene. He admitted that he voted for Donald Trump. Smart guy. But he's not taking a side on anything. He's not saying I'm MAGA and this and that. He's got people from all different walks of life that reach out to him. He said, I got MAGA people, Democrats, socialists even. He said, I don't really want the socialists. But that tells you something. And that makes a really good mayor and a really good governor, someone that's able to cross the aisle or talk to opposition. That's the biggest thing when you win the primary and you're living in a Democrat state or a Democrat county is, can you cross the aisle? Do you know how to cross the aisle? Can you talk to your constituents? Just because they're Democrats and you're Republican doesn't mean you can't talk to them. They're your constituents. They voted for you. Some of them did. But you work for them. They don't work for you. And, Justin, he wins the primary. He's got to cross the aisle and talk to Democrats. And he's already talked to Democrats because New Jersey is a very Democrat state. And Cory Booker is a piece of crap and nobody likes him. He's been a terrible senator. I don't know why he keeps getting elected. He's anti-Semitic. He's anti-gun. He's anti-white. He's disgusting. He cheats on all of his girlfriends, cheats on his wives. I mean, he's sick. The guy is a real sick human being. Aren't you guys tired of the same old, same old? Aren't you guys tired of constantly having the same type of person in office? But then I hear, well, it's New Jersey. Republicans can't do anything. They're the minority. Not true. Or there's a county council. Majority is Democrat. Nothing can get done with Fort Howard and Baltimore County because county council is majority Democrat. Put in a Democrat. We'll get things done. Actually, just the opposite. The Republicans actually end up having the upper hand over the Democrats because they're the ones that are pushing proper bills and proper legislation, and the Democrats eventually fall because they know at the end of the day that what they're trying to propose is asinine, ridiculous, and no human being would ever support it. Especially if their constituents live in a very conservative MAGA America First district. So don't be defeatist, guys. Just because you live in a Democrat state or a Democrat district doesn't mean that you can't make a difference. It only takes one person to change someone's mind. It only takes one person to make a difference. We all have to be leaders here, not followers. So as I said, with the gubernatorial races, we won't know the results till 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, how it works, Justin's doing very. This is just Gloucester County, sorry. See, I like to look at the overall, but let's see, if we look at districts reporting, sorry, I got distracted. If we look, let's see, see, some of these are not report. Okay, this is still Gloucester County. Okay, I need to look at the overall, not just Gloucester County. Okay, hold on. See, I don't know if I'm just looking at, see, I think this is just one county. Yeah, I think this is just one county. I don't like that. I need to see the whole thing. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the whole thing now. Like I said, I was just looking at counties before. I want to look at the whole shebangity. Let's see, Democrat. Let's see, Senate. Okay. That's showing me Democrat. I don't want to see that. Okay, so far, okay, this looks good for Mr. Murphy. So far he's up with 18% and he's up at 36.3%. So that means that Tabor has reduced his lead a little bit and Mr. Zidane has reduced. So right now, currently, and this is in real time, this is update 827. So Justin's up 36.3%. It's still too close to call. Let's see. So if we do the math, so Justin's at 19, 241 minus 15. So there's about 3,734 votes, if I can speak, between him and Mr. Zidane. If Justin gets above 4,000 votes and sustains, that's where we want to keep it. That's where we want to keep it. Okay. Oh, my producer's showing it too. Yeah, again, I was on CNN.com. So whoever wins this primary goes on against Mr. Booker. But again, we are rooting for Mr. Murphy. I told people, I was actually in Ohio, and I met this Jewish lady who does elections. And I told her about Justin, and she was like, well, I've heard about the other dude. And I said, no, you have to look at Justin. He's very pro-Israel. He's very pro-Trump. He's very conservative, Reagan Republican. You have to look into him. And she was like, okay. And she did. And she's like, you know what? I liked what she said, and I liked his look. And she's changed, and she changed her mind, and she's voting on the day. And I know that she voted for Justin, and I know she got a lot of her Jewish relatives. They live in Teaneck, New Jersey, to vote for Justin today too. So I'm very happy. And I'll be honest, it didn't take much convincing to get this woman to vote for Justin. You know, she was kind of on the fence on a few, and I was like, no, you got to look into Justin. He's a good guy. So again, we always look at the counties and where it's coming from. So Bergen County, that's where Mr. Zidane is kind of gaining traction. So Justin is gaining traction in Camden and Burlington. If Justin continues his increase in Burlington and Camden, he can take this. Cumberland, Mr. Zidane, he's making progression there. We want to see more progression in Essex. From Mr. Murphy, we want Justin to pick up some votes in Cumberland as well. In Hudson, Justin's doing well. He's got 47.1%. Again, we want to keep that increase. In Hunterton, Mr. Tabor, he is up 46.1%. That's where Tabor was gaining some traction. Mr. Zidane, he's going to win Monmouth County. Maybe that's where he lives. Richard Tabor, he's picking up in Morris and in Ocean. Justin Murphy, he's staying at 45% in Passaic. We need that increase. Salem, the results haven't come in yet. Sussex, the results haven't come in yet. And remember, we have the stupid mail-in ballots in New Jersey too. So that makes a big difference as well. And I hate mail-in ballots. So you could have a really strong lead, but then if there's like a 3,000 dump of mail-in ballots, it can really change some results. Justin's picking up traction in Union. That's what's keeping him afloat right now. And Union is a very small county. There's only 7 more ahead. So he's at 41% there. It's a very small county. Warren, we don't have the results yet of that. And again, we're watching where the votes are coming from. Totally watching where the votes are coming from. Again, we continue to refresh. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if Justin picked up some traction. Mr. Tabor is actually picking up some traction against Alex. Okay. Oh, now Mr. Robert Lebovics, he's already at 9.7%. We want to make sure he doesn't go up any higher because he could take votes away from Justin, which is what we don't want. We don't want any votes taken away. Okay. Now let's see. If Justin's increased his lead. So it's 16,301. Hold on. This is so exciting. 831 minus 16. And you guys can all watch this also. You can go to any election results website to take a look. Okay, so see what I said? So Justin's up almost 4,000 votes ahead of Mr. Alex. Remember what I just said? God, I'm freaking good at this. It's taken me a long time to be good at this. Years of experience, guys. This is experience. Remember, I said if he goes above 4,000 votes, it's a good sustenance. We want to continue the sustaining progression. We want Justin to go above 4,000 votes. Ooh, I'm really good. Before we take our quick break, because we can take a quick break, remember our sponsor, Folium PX, Toxic heavy metals, full body detox, free radical support. Excuse me, if you're like me and you celebrate every holiday, a Jewish holiday, go to Christmas parties, Easter parties, whatever, I'm detoxing all the time. If you're trying to have a baby, it's really good to detox. You want to have a full body detox before you conceive. I know there's a lot of women out there where fertility, it's not so easy to get pregnant like people think it is. It's really not. It takes a village to get you pregnant. It really does. It's not so easy. But don't get discouraged, women. Go on FoliumPX.com, take these supplements, clean out your body, detox yourself, get into the more natural homeopathic phase of your life and your body. And I'm telling you, you'll be better for it. You'll feel better. You'll lose weight. You'll have more energy. It's a super antioxidant. Please go to FoliumPX.com, guys. Please, please, please click on that QR code. There's massive discounts. We got Father's Day coming up in a couple weeks. We also have 4th of July specials. We got a lot of specials going on. Don't forget to go on that website today. We'll be right back. Stay with us. We have live coverage of the New Jersey primary results as well as the gubernatorial results in California and beyond. We got more action. We got more stuff to talk about. Stay with us. We are live. Alexandra Levine live on the America's Pulse Network. We will be right back after the break.
Welcome to America's Pulse Network. This is APN's very own White House correspondent, Alexandra Levine.
This is so amazing and miraculous. We've never had a president in the history of our nation doing this. And we hope to God that he continues doing this forever and ever. Thank you. God bless you, everybody. And God bless President Trump.
And God bless you.
Hello, everyone. This is Alexandra Levine with the America's Pulse Network. I am the White House correspondent right here in the heart of D.C. as President Trump is celebrating 250 years of America and the military.
Subscribe and follow America's Pulse Network on the above social medias.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's Alexandra Levine live with the America's Pulse Network. You are all in tune with me, Alexandra Levine. This is live election results in California and New Jersey and in Iowa and in Montana and in South Dakota. I mean, we're covering it live tonight. I do want to touch something on segment 2. As you know, there's a rumor going around by Axios claiming that on the call between President Trump and Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, that President Trump said some explicitives, told Netanyahu, you're an effing liar, you're an effing this, what the F are you doing? Why are you attacking Lebanon right now with Hezbollah when I told you to stop? We're trying to make a deal. What the F is going on? And we'll put up that image. So Michael Rappaport, who is very, into what's going on with Jewish current events, as you know, he's like a famous comedian, and he became total anti-Hamas and totally came out for Israel after October 7th. He said, but Israel controls the world, right? Because, of course, we Jews get stereotyped as controlling everything. Quote, you're effing crazy. You'd be in prison if it weren't for me. I'm saving your ass. Everybody hates you now. Everybody hates Israel because of this. That's what a U.S. official tells Axios President Trump unloaded on Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu during a heated phone call over Israel's military actions in Lebanon. Trump was reportedly furious that Israel's moves risked blowing up U.S. diplomatic efforts in the region at one point, also asking Netanyahu, quote, what the F are you doing? Now, question to my audience, do you believe this? Do you believe that President Trump really used these expletives and screamed at Netanyahu like this? Number 2, why would a U.S. official leak a private conversation between President Trump and Netanyahu to Axios, which is a rhino organization? They're not conservative. They don't support President Trump at all. And why would Axios put it out like this? If it's a leaked conversation, whoever was involved in, first of all, leaking the conversation, but whoever was involved in reporting the conversation should be held accountable and should go to jail. You're not supposed to leak out these types of phone calls. These phone calls are supposed to be secure. But I also feel that this is an exaggeration of the phone call. I also have researched that it was a anonymous source that put out this information, an anonymous source from Axios and an anonymous source from the White House. The White House is not dumb enough to release a private conversation or to even allow a reporter on a conversation. And as you know, these reporters, they blackmail elected officials. They're bought and paid for by Democrats, by socialists, by special interests, by lobbyist groups. If someone from the White House did leak, or a U.S. official did leak this phone call, they should be held accountable, they should be fired. But I also blame Axios for this. I wholeheartedly believe, based on the nature of what's going on in the Middle East and the relationship between Netanyahu and President Trump, that President Trump gave hell to Netanyahu. There's been times where President Trump wasn't 100% necessarily happy with Netanyahu on certain things. But I don't see or hear President Trump cursing the Prime Minister of Israel out. First of all, they're our biggest ally. We do so much with Israel. And Netanyahu is very close with Marco Rubio, with Pete Hegseth, with Jared Kushner, with Steve Witkoff. I believe that Axios did this to push more anti-Semitism into this country and to also make Israel and America look weak, and to push Iran to be strong, and to push the terrorists to laugh at us, to regroup, to be stronger. This does not help. Hezbollah is a terrorist organization. Let Israel bomb the crap out of them. And they have. They've already killed the majority of their leaders. Let Israel continue to kill the terrorist organizations, the people that are involved in the terrorist organizations, people that support terrorist organizations. Let Israel do their job. But I can tell you, Netanyahu does not control President Trump. President Trump doesn't control Netanyahu either. They both have one thing in common. They put their people first. So does Russia. So does Argentina. So does Saudi Arabia. So does Brazil. So does Slovakia. They believe in their country first. And of course, the alt-rights of the Republican Party, they come out and they say, it's about time President Trump told off Netanyahu. It's about time. So now all the people that hated Donald Trump and hated that President Trump supported Israel and, quote, got us into this war with Iran, now they love him again because he told off the prime minister. Do you see how bad this looks? What Axios did is awful, and they should be ashamed. They shouldn't even be allowed to be at the White House. They shouldn't be allowed to report, or I should say publish, anything that is not verified. As you know, on this network, we are not the mainstream media. We are part of the new conservative media at the White House. We were heavily vetted to be at the White House because we don't report falsely against the president. But also, we put out facts as they come and as much as they come. And if I say an opinion, I'll say, this is my opinion. Or as I say to my audience, what's your opinion? Yeah, my friend Donald Willinger, good point. Why did the Democrats support Iran in the first place? Gee, I wonder. Because or I should say the Iranian regime has been in power for 47 years. If you remember, during the Carter years, the Ayatollah Khomeini, they upheld Americans hostage, and because they knew Jimmy Carter was weak. And then when Ronald Reagan came in, Ayatollah Khomeini released the hostages, and there was peace in the Middle East. And Ronald Reagan would not allow the Americans to be held up by the Ayatollah Khomeini. And Ronald Reagan never bowed down to the Ayatollah Khomeini like Carter did. A lot of these Democrat presidents, like Obama and Biden, they kowtow, or they bow down to these terrorist regimes because they get money in return. See, Obama and Biden didn't really care. I mean, they don't care about this country. They don't care about Americans. It's very obvious. It's very obvious. But what we need to understand is that if we don't have stability and peace in the Middle East, guess what? Guess what? We don't have stability in our nation. And we saw this many times. But I can tell you that the relationship that President Trump has with Netanyahu hasn't changed, hasn't gone away. And whoever wrote that article needs to be held accountable, needs to be fired. And needs to be exposed. Yeah, my friend Jorge Finkelman, the thing about this phone leak is an exaggeration to make a mess for profit. I agree with that. As I said earlier, it's a complete exaggeration, fabrication. I can't stand it. I can't stand the lies. And then, people message me, is this true? Is this true? Well, first of all, I wasn't on the call, so I'm not going to say. But if I know the relationship between President Trump and Netanyahu, which I know more than a lot of people, and my Jexit organization works hand in hand with the president, I don't, and I can't picture President Trump using all those expletives and telling off the Prime Minister of Israel like that. I don't think Netanyahu would go for that. I don't think the Prime Minister of Israel would appreciate that. I don't think he would stay on the phone for that. I mean, again, let me ask you an honest question. Have you ever been cursed at on the phone? Either by your parents, a loved one, or just a random stranger? Have you ever cursed at a telemarketer before? I'm sure a lot of people have. Did you get so angry and frustrated on the phone that you said expletives? Have you ever talked to your boss that way? Have you ever talked to a foreign leader that way, a diplomat, or if you're trying to get a job? I mean, think about the people that you've cursed with on the phone. Now, I've said this to young people all the time. You can yell, scream, curse at your parents. Majority of them will love you no matter what. Then they'll forgive you. You shouldn't really curse at your spouse, but sometimes it happens after 40 to 50 years of marriage or longer. You definitely shouldn't curse at your husband if you're just a newlywed. Oof. And you definitely shouldn't curse at your husband before you get married. It's even worse. Siblings. I'm sure people have cursed at their siblings. Again, siblings, your blood, your DNA, your immediate family, they'll forgive you no matter what, unless you just say something so heinous or try something so heinous. But the majority of your immediate family will forgive you. Have people cursed at their children? I've seen parents curse at their children, even when they're 4 years old. I'm totally against that, but I've seen it. I've heard it. Your children will forgive you no matter what. You're their mommy and daddy. Some of them don't understand it when they're young. They realize it later. But then the parents say, I'm sorry I cursed you. I did it for your own good. Doesn't mean you go out and repeat it to the world, but sometimes you need a good spank on the behind. And if you're misbehaving, God damn you, the parents say to their kids. Gosh darn you. Yeah, Jonas said, I was in the military. I got cussed at a lot. Yeah, they cuss at you in the military. Yes, they do. But when you're the leader of the free world, you don't curse at the Prime Minister of Israel, your biggest ally. Best friends you can curse at, but not leaders of countries, especially when you're on obviously quote unquote recorded lines that people are listening in on. These lines are not as secure as we think. They say they're secure, but obviously we're finding out they're not. Yeah, Donald Wonder said President Trump has way too much class to lower himself to such words. Now, President Trump has cursed. He's cursed on the campaign trail. I've heard it. He's cursed at rallies. I've heard it. But to speak to a Prime Minister of Israel like that, Alfred E. Newman looked better even for a cartoon. That's funny. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, it's true. We did have peace in the Middle East before Jimmy Carter took office. I agree with you on that too. We had peace in the Middle East when President Trump first took office. Now we're getting peace back with Trump now in office. So again, guys, it's really important. It's really important who our elected officials are, who represents us. And also it's really important to check the source. Check who wrote this. Did it say America's Pulse Network came out and said President da-da-da-da? Because you're not going to see that. No way. Oh, we have this new digital thing on our show. I love it. It kind of shows digitally the comments on the right side. I love it. Something brand new, and it's great so you all can see the comments. Restream keeps updating and upgrading their technology on a daily basis. But again, guys, if you really think that President Trump spoke this way to Netanyahu, I want to know your thoughts. And if you didn't, I want to know your thoughts also. But please understand, guys, who the source is, where it's coming from. And please understand that this is pretty serious business when you lie like that. And Axios should be ashamed of themselves and their White House credentials should be revoked. Well, coming up after the break, again, we have my second sponsor, rncstore.com/ALL, Richardson Nutritional Center. There you go. Get 10% discount off. Use the QR code ALL. If you don't use ALL, you don't get anything off. Again, Richardson Nutritional Center is an all-natural supplement. He's got great things to help people with cancer, autoimmune disease, if you have pain, if you, again, trying to get pregnant, if you've had cancer, if you currently have cancer. These are natural health supplements to improve your wellness. I take them. I love them. I recommend them to people that have pre-existing conditions or conditions later on, like we call them accidental dismemberment. These are great supplements. So please go to rncstore.com/ALL. Again, we are live with the elections in New Jersey, Iowa, Montana, California, multiple different states and multiple different elections. Again, we will keep you abreast after the break on what's going on in New Jersey and so forth. Stay with us. We are live on Rumble, True Social, Substack, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, if I didn't say it, X, did I say Facebook? We are on I can't even keep it up after I'm done. Parler. We are on so many, TikTok. We are on so many different networks. We're on like 15 different networks. And we love our viewership. I know there's people that are watching that aren't commenting, which is awesome. But you can literally see us. And my fans have done this. They've seen me on Spotify and they've seen me on Rumble, or they've seen me on Rumble and YouTube all at the same time. You can also go to America's Pulse Network right now when you can watch me live. If you are interested in sponsoring my show or the entire network or other shows, go to americaspulsenetwork.com and fill out the sponsorship form. If you are interested in being a podcaster on our show, we're always looking for more podcasters, always looking to expand. Please go to americaspulsenetwork.com, fill out the sponsors, or oh my God, my brain. The podcaster form, and you can fill out the podcast form and the scholarship, I see, now I'm saying scholarship. I'm really tired. Sponsorship form right now. And, do it right now. Do it today because it's very important, guys. And we've been up and running for a year and we love every moment of it. We love all of you guys. And stay with us. We got a jam-packed next half hour or maybe less, but stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.
America's Pulse Network. The mainstream media is bought and paid for. The truth is twisted to fit their agenda. But America is waking up. Because podcasts are the future for trusted media. Welcome to the America's Pulse Network. It is a network built by patriots that upholds the Constitution. But America's Pulse Network stands for God, truth, and the America First movement. There is no corporate propaganda, no government spin, just real news, real talk, and real voices fighting for faith, freedom, and the future of this great nation with common sense. Here are some of America's Pulse Network podcasts. Alexandra Levine Live, hosted by Alexandra Levine. Jersey Shore Podcast, hosted by Damon Galdo. The Conservative Corner, hosted by Seth Eisenberg. The New Jersey State House Watch, hosted by Jack Brangen and Constance Detzel. APN's The Pulse is moderated by either Alexandra, Damon, Elena, or Seth. Also tune into America's Pulse Network on the following social media platforms: X, Rumble, Truth Social, Parler, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. Join the revolution, because the pulse of America beats for God and country. America's Pulse Network is for faith, family, freedom, and truth.
Hey guys, Alexandra Levine live with the America's Pulse Network. You are all inside on the Alexandra Levine update on the New Jersey senatorial primary. Our good friend Justin Murphy, he's still in the lead. He went down a little bit. He's at 3,856 votes. He's got to stay above the 4,000 threshold. He's got to stay up 4,000. He's got to go up above 4,000. But he's gaining some good traction throughout the entire state. We'll go county by county. So in Hunterdon County, that's Tabor land. He's at 44.5%. In Warren County, they started counting in Warren County. Justin's got to pick up more traction in Warren County. So Justin has 25% in Warren so far. Mr. Tibor's at 26.9%. Alex Zedan is 36.5%. If Justin Murphy can pick up some votes in Warren County, that'll help increase his chances. Let's see. In Sussex County, Justin is at 33.9%. Alex Zedan's at 43.4%. Justin needs to pick up some traction in Sussex County, because again, the more traction Justin can pick up, the more he can secure, because again, it's where the votes are coming from. Let's see. Let's see. Essex County, Justin's doing well. He's picking up traction there. He's got all these are 44% and 32% in. Justin needs to keep going with Essex County too. So right now it's all about where can Justin pick up some votes? Where are the votes coming from? Where is the increases coming from to help him get over the hurdle? So he's not like, oh my gosh, I'm like, razor thin. Remember I said he's got to pick up some votes in Passaic. So Passaic County, Justin Murphy actually did pick up some votes. He's at 47.5%, up from 45%. Damn, I'm good at this. So Justin Murphy is 1,264 against Alex Zedan, 882. Let's see. Let's see. Bergen County, Justin's at 28.9%. So Justin's actually picking up some traction in Bergen. Again, we're only at 21% in. That was at 8:17 p.m. Jersey City, they started counting. Justin's actually doing well not Jersey City, Hudson County. Justin's doing very well. Again, that's only 32% in. Got to keep getting some votes in Hudson County there. Union County, Justin's at 39.7%. Richard Tabor is at 42.9%. It's a very small precinct there, only 25% in. If we do the math, so Tabor has 1,054 minus 976. So Justin's 78 votes behind Mr. Tabor. Justin's got to pick up some votes in Union County, because like I said, it's a very small county. Every vote counts here, guys. Every vote counts here. Let's see. Morris County, Justin's up. Okay, that's where he's picking up some traction too, with 22% in. So everything is like 24% in, 25% in. Justin's got to pick up some in Warren County. He's not that far away. He's about 30 votes below Mr. Tabor. He's like neck and neck with Tabor in Warren County. Let's see. In Sussex, Justin is up 33.9%. Let's refresh again. should have done the, so I'm clicking on all of them. I should have done the overall. Okay, so overall, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see, 34. So Justin's at 34, 863. It's 36% votes in yet. Still too close to call. That's why they haven't called it yet. For 863, minus 30, 393. Okay, so Justin increased his lead. See? God, I'm good. Okay, he's at 4,470 votes above Richard Tabor. That guy, Robert Lebovics, I don't even know who he is. Why did he even run? He's taking 10,000 votes away from Justin. If he wasn't running, Justin would have taken it already. That's what's actually heard. That's why Justin hasn't taken it yet, because of the 10,000 votes that Mr. Robert is taking from him. Ugh. That's what happens when you have a lot of people in a primary. When it's 4 more in a primary, it can take away a lot from the leader. So remember what I said. Justin's got to keep increasing. Oh, Justin just picked up another set of votes. So he went from 34,863. Now he's at 35,231. Again, we look at where the votes are coming from. So let's see, minus 3540. Yep, so now Justin's at almost 4,700 votes. What did I say? Damn, I'm good at this. I said he's got to keep increasing. He's got to keep going up. He's got to close that. He's got to go up. If he can go up to 5,000 votes, 6,000 votes, he's got to keep going up there. He's got to secure it. The more votes he gets, the more Mr. Tabor can't catch up to him. And again, it's where they're counting those votes right now. They're counting the votes in areas where Mr. Murphy can pick up some traction. Like I said, he's got to pick up some traction. He's in Warren County and Union County. Let's see. In Somerset, he's got to pick up some. Let's see. Yeah, Warren, he's got to pick up some more. In Sussex, he's got to pick up some more too. So if he just picks up a little bit more, he doesn't have to win the counties. It's about picking them up. Yeah, Essex, he's doing really well. Essex, he's got 56% of the vote in his favor. He's got to keep getting more votes in Essex. So again, it's where they're counting the ballots right now. He's doing well in Hudson County. Hudson County is actually helping him. Hudson County's got 47%. Let's check out @Real Donald Trump on True Social. Let's see if my man, the president, posted anything else. Let's see. Oh, he endorsed Attorney General of the wonderful state of Nevada, Adriana Guzman Frolic. He endorsed her for the next Attorney General of Nevada. Let's see. Oh, congratulations to Colombian presidential candidate El Tigre, Abelardo de la Espriella, a smart, strong, and tough leader on his decisive victory in the first round of the Colombian presidential election. Abelardo fights tirelessly for and loves his great country and people. Abelardo will face off against a radical left Marxist in the runoff on June 21st. The results of this election are very important to the future of Colombia and its relationship to los Estados Unidos. El Tigre Abelardo de la Espriella will not let the wonderful people of Colombia down. I know Spanish. I took Spanish for a long time. Yep, and that's updates. That's basic. That's it so far, guys, in regards to the elections. Let's look. Okay, so Iowa Senate. Okay, so the Iowa gubernatorial race, neck and neck between Randy and, again, this is going to disturb me. Who did President Trump? President Trump endorsed like all these people today and yesterday, and it's disturbing me. I should have wrote it down. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, here we go. It is a sign of strength. Here we go. This is good to know. It is the White House Correspondents' Dinner will be rescheduled to July 24th. This announcement is a very good thing in that we cannot allow lunatics to change our way of life. I was asked to be there and speak by Weijiong Zhang, president of the White House Correspondents Association. I've accepted. I don't know whether or not I will give the same nasty statements, at least as it concerns certain people. We'll soon find out. In any event, it will be a hot ticket. Interestingly, the location will be at the Waldorf Astoria on Pennsylvania Avenue, a building and ballroom that I built. I love that hotel. I used to go to Trump. That was Trump's hotel. I used to go there all the time. Maybe the president will rebuy that building back. But America's Pulse Network will be there at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, July 24th. I'm very glad that the president put that up there. We will keep you abreast on that event, and we will be covering that event live. We will be covering it live. Hopefully, and let me tell you, that'll be probably the most secure dinner that night. It will be very, very, very secure. Okay. So 41.9%. Okay. So it's 31.8% to 29. So actually, okay, so Mr. DePore is going down. Mr. Zidane is picking up traction, which is not good. And Mr. Robert is picking up traction. Okay, 38,000. Okay. So let's see. Where's that now? Again, that's where the votes are coming from. I'm trying to calculate this. Okay, that's almost 39,000 votes. So 38,938. Well, actually, I thought Mr. Tabor was going to be in second place. Wait a minute. So now, okay. That's why this is bothering me. Okay, so this website says that Justin's only up 3,000 votes. The other one said he was up 45,000 votes. So which website is correct? Are we refreshing it, Damon? Because this is confusing to me, and that's going to be confusing to my viewers. Because I keep refreshing it. Let's see. Oof. This means okay. Now I'm refreshing it. Okay. This means that Mr. Zidane is picking up some traction. We don't want Mr. Zidane to pick up traction. We want Justin to pick up traction. According to CNN, 3,191 minus 36,069. Ooh, so now Justin's at 3,131. That's not what we want. So that means he lost about 1,000 votes because the other guy picked up some traction. Where's the other guy picking up traction? Let's see where Mr. Zidane. So Mr. Zidane, he's got Monmouth County. Okay. Mr. Zidane's picking up in Hunterdon. That's where those votes are coming from. Mr. Zidane is picking up in Sussex. Remember I said Justin needs to get some more in Sussex? So Justin's got to get some more in Sussex to kind of close the gap a little bit. Let's see where. Okay, Middlesex is Tabor. Okay, Somerset Justin needs to pick up some more in Somerset. He's at 29.5%. So he's got to pick up some more traction there. Okay, Justin's doing well in Burlington County. He's got 50.7%. That's holding him. Camden, also Justin Murphy's kicking butt, 56.7%. He'll win that county. Gloucester, he's at 76%. He'll win that county because there's 60% left. Mr. Zidane, he's picking up traction in Salem. That's what's holding him is Salem. That's where he's picking up votes at 48%. That's why the gap is closing. And also he's got Cape May County. Cape May County is helping Mr. Zidane. So Cape May County and Cumberland County, those three counties, Cumberland and Salem. So Salem, Cumberland, and Cape May County are helping Mr. Zidane. I'm totally butchering his name. I don't care. Or Alex, whatever his name is. That's what's helping him. That's why he's closing the gap on Justin a little bit. And he's only 3,000 votes away. So I'm hoping that Justin can pick up some traction. In the Iowa governor race, Randy Finstra is he's at 34.4 against 28%. I want to say that the president endorsed Randy. That's why I want to find that True Social. It's going to drive me crazy. That is going to drive me crazy. This may take me a while to find it. If not, forget it. But okay, so the president, he endorsed the Attorney General of South Dakota. Oh, he endorsed Senator Mike Rounds, which I think he is winning in South Dakota. Mexico, he endorsed Mexico's 2nd Congressional District, Greg Cunningham. Oh, Tom Keene. Yeah, President already did that. Chris Smith, we know that. Jeff Andrew, we know that. Troy Downing for Montana. We haven't done Montana yet because polls haven't closed there yet. Kurt Alme, that's the senator that we're looking at. Chris McGowan for Iowa's 4th Congressional District. Let's see. So I see the 2nd district that Joe Mitchell has taken it. I mean, Joe Mitchell will win. Well, yeah, you can tell. Let's see. Zach Nunn is Iowa's 3rd. Joe Mitchell, Iowa's 2nd. Iowa's 1st. Mariana Miller Meeks. Oh, I was right. Randy Finstra. So Randy Finstra right here, he's the one that President Trump endorsed. So he's at 35.8% against 26.1% against Adam Steen for governor of Iowa. And he was a congressman and he's running for governor. This is all California, which hasn't ended yet. California. Okay. Yep. So I think we're up to speed. Sorry about that, guys. Wanted to make sure I got it all right, Wanted to make sure I got it all right. Oh, it is live and auto refresh. Okay, thank you. I know I'm live and auto refreshing. I've never used auto refresh so much in my life. Never used it so much in my life. Okay, so Mr. Sedan, Salem County. So Salem County, Cumberland County, he's picking up traction, and Cape May County. That's where he's picking up the traction right now. I hope that my buddy is picking up Atlantic City. That's going to go to Mr. Tabor. Ocean County is going to go to Mr. Tabor too. Monmouth County will go to Mr. Sedan. Let me see overall. What's it look like? Ooh, okay. So Justin, let's see. I think Justin picked up some traction here. So we're still at 43% of the vote in. Again, too close to call. So Justin, according to CNN, is at 41.6 minus 36. Oops. 872. Okay, so he went back up again. So Justin picked up traction. So he went from 3,100 to 3,544. Remember, he's got to go above 4,000 votes. If he can keep it above 4,000 votes, he's good, and sustain it. He's got to keep it and he's got to sustain it. Remember what I said, above 4,000 votes, keep it and sustain it. I'm telling you, I know my stuff. It took a long time to understand percentages, but my father always told me Jews are very good with percentages. Very good at percentages. 44% of the vote in. This is a very important race, guys. Very important. We really want to get our guy in. We really do. We really do. In New Jersey, on the House districts, of course, David McDowell He won. Jeff Andrew won. Michelle McGuire won. Christopher Smith won. Sean Kieran won. I mean, a lot of these are uncontested. Helly Herzog won. Thomas Keene Jr. won. Rosie Pina is up 55.5% in New Jersey 9. Carmen Bucco won uncontested. Joe Hathaway, New Jersey 11, won uncontested. And Greg Melly won uncontested on the Republican side. Nobody ran for governor because we already know the results of that. Oof. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Mr. Tabor just took second place. Oh, he's gaining traction. From Monmouth County, he was winning. Yep, he just gained some traction. So where did he gain? So he's gaining traction. Middlesex. I think I said Monmouth County. I'm trying to find, like, it's tough to find which one is who with this one. Where is he picking up? Oh, Bergen County. Let's see. That's. Oof. Wow. So Mr. Tabor's picking it up in Morris County. So Justin's got to do, there's only 600 votes between Justin and Tabor in Morris County with only 26% of the vote in. So if Justin can pick up some of those votes in Morris County, that would be very, very, very good. This is exciting, guys. So Mr. Tabor, so he's picking up traction in Somerset. That's where his votes are coming from. He's at 1,333. Justin's got to pick up some votes in Somerset. He's got to pick it up. Let's do a refresh. Okay. Yep. So Mr. Tabor and Zidane are like neck and neck right now. It's like they're neck and neck for second place. But let's see where Justin is compared to them. So 737 minus 39, 192. Oh, so Justin's at 4,545 votes. So that means traction. An estimated 47 votes as of 9/16. So Justin's picking up. So Justin, remember what I said, above 44,000 and sustain it. Please, God, let him sustain it. Please, God, let him sustain the lead. Yep, 46. Yep, there we go. Yep. So Justin's got 4,500 votes now. Oh, now it's gone down a little bit. Okay. 40. No, actually, he went up. Let's see. 4. See, that's the thing with elections. It fluctuates like a stock market. Sorry, I'm like in this right now. Now Justin's up 4,633 votes. Oh, I love my job. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Thank you guys for staying with us and for sticking with us. Again, we are live with the elections in Iowa, in South Dakota, Montana, California. Unfortunately, their polls will close 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But please, guys, watch the gubernatorial race, watch the mayoral race. And we are keeping abreast of our good friend Justin Murphy, who our network has endorsed, has supported. We've had Justin on this network multiple times. I would love to come and have him on, but I don't want to distract him before we go, because he's probably very busy right now looking at the numbers and looking at what's going on. If my friend Damon Galdo is on, maybe he can come on and give us a breast of what's going on. He's probably really busy too. But I just want to, so segment 3, actually, I'm not going to get into it too much because we're almost like 10 minutes away from the end of the show. But segment 3 was about the Freedom 250 concert that a lot of these like big celebrities like Martine McBride and Bret Michaels from Poison, a lot of these like big celebrities were asked to sing. But instead of them like thinking, this is great, this is honorable, we're doing this for veterans, they turned around and said, oh my God, it's not what we thought it was going to be. It's going to be a big political event. President Trump, he's going to make this all political, and a lot of them pulled out. And the latest one to pull out was Bret Michaels, who won Celebrity Apprentice, who was supposedly good friends with President Trump, but he chickened out, or as I would say, he pussied out. So there's always this meme going around Marco Rubio looking like different people and having multiple jobs. So this is the latest meme. We'll put this up here of Marco Rubio. It's hilarious. So it shows Marco Rubio looking like Bret Michaels of the band Poison, saying Marco set to perform at the Freedom 250 celebration, quote, "I'm in a band." So funny. And there's so many other memes of Marco Rubio dressed up as the head of different parties. But one of the performers, Vanilla Ice, he said, "I'm not going anywhere." Let's put up the second image for him. He said, "We are all one. This is not a political platform. This is celebrating, I can't even speak, celebrating, or I can't read, America's birthday." I mean, Vanilla, he's doing it. He's doing this show. He loves it. He loves America, and no BS. I mean, if they asked me, I'd be honored to sing. I'd be honored to do this. I will be covering this event as well. There's a lot of events that this network will be covering in June and July. But this is an honor for Bret Michaels, Martina McBride, any of these morons to pull out because they think it's going to be political. They're stupid and they're crazy. They're stupid and they're crazy. Well, in addition to Mr. Murphy, as you know, as a political consultant, my job is to work with candidates who I know are good, will do the job, love this country. And one person who really loves this country and loves his district and loves his state is my good friend Tim Fazenbaker, running for Baltimore County Council District 9. There he is. Go to timfazenbaker.com, make a donation today. He is the picked favorite. He is first on the ballot. His signs are everywhere. He has been on every event. I've invited him on our program. He will be on our program. I will be covering his primary election live. I will be at Water's Edge in Dundalk on early voting. Please, guys, early voting starts June 11th to the 18th. I want every single Republican, hardcore Republican, to come out on the day of early voting and vote in person. As you know, the state of Maryland's had major mail-in ballot issues. Please do not drop your ballot off at a drop-off box. Do not fill out a mail-in ballot. You are not required to under the state of Maryland, even if you've requested one. You do not have to fill it out. If you already have filled it out, good Lord, I hope your ballot counts. But as you know, the first ballot was actually the right ballot, and then they said it's not, and then they came out with a second batch of ballots. So which ballot are they counting? The first, the second? Is it going to be a bunch of provisional ballots? What the hell is going on? They don't really count provisionals anyway, by the way. They say they do, but they don't. So please, guys, go to timfazenbaker.com. What's really special is that he got two very powerful endorsements this week. The first one was from our good friend Sean Flaherty. He's a Hagerstown City Councilman. He's also running for state delegate himself. He's very proud to support Tim Fazenbaker. And the newest one, Angel Mom endorsement, my good friend Tammy Nobles, who will be on my show. We will be interviewing her June 30th. So please, guys, look for that interview. That's going to be a very powerful interview. We'll give her the full half hour. Just her talking about her daughter. We'll talk a little bit about Tim. She endorsed Tim recently. She's my daughter. Kayla Hamilton was murdered because of Maryland sanctuary state policy for illegal immigrants. Tim has stood up to fight the illegal sanctuary status bills so we can save our children. I give him my full and complete endorsement and ask you to vote for Tim Fazenbaker. And thank you, Tammy Nobles. She's the mother of Kayla Hamilton, who was raped and murdered by an illegal in her household. Horrible story, horrible story. Next person is our good friend Kim Sansbury. She's running for, my God, what is wrong with my brain today? I'm so tired. She's running for Baltimore County Executive. She is the only woman running. If elected, she'll be the first duly elected woman county executive. She's running against a bunch of men. They call them the good old boys. But her husband served our nation. He was in Vietnam. Great man. Died of Agent Orange. She loves our veterans. She loves our country. She loves Baltimore County. She's a mother. She's a grandmother. And she is picked to win the primary. The general is where she's going to need the help, because we got a bunch of hardcore socialists that are running in for the Baltimore County executive position, and they have the DNC machine behind them. So please, guys, go to Kimberly Stansbury, elect KimStansberry.com. Give her a donation today. She's kicking butt. Next person is Daniel Eisenhardt. He is running for State Senate District 6. He is running against a incumbent rhino who's got one of the lowest CPAC ratings, who votes for state-funded abortions, who votes for amnesty for illegals, who votes to tax people if they have a bike. I mean, his opponent is an incumbent moron, and nobody knows where he lives. By the way, he lies about where he lives. He's supposed to live in the district under law, but he doesn't. He lives in his wife's home in Timonium, which is outside of his district, and he's never held accountable for it. So hold him accountable at the ballot box. Vote for Daniel Eisenhardt today. Then next person is my friend Samuel Rosenblum. Running for candidate for Frederick County School Board. If he wins, he will be the second elected Jewish man on the school board next to my really good friend, Colt Black. Next person, Jack Felton. There we go. County Council at Large on Frederick County, Maryland, District 2. Jack Felton, he's been on our show. He'll be back on. Next person, Julie Spivey Perry, candidate for U.S. Congress, Virginia District 10. That is a district that she says is going to flip, and we need it to flip. As you know, Virginia, they voted for that disgusting redistricting map that got thrown out. Now we have a chance here to take it to the ballot box, take it to Spamberger and say, screw you, we're going to flip this seat. And Julie Spivey Perry is very America First, very Republican. She'll be on our show before the primary. And then, of course, we have our good friend Justin, who hopefully, God willing, will win the primary tonight. When he wins the primary, he'll be going against Cory Booker, the incumbent. And he needs our support. He needs our support and he needs our money. Right now, so Justin is up. Let's see. Because we keep doing this in real time. So he's up almost 49,000 votes. So 913. So 4,581. Remember, I told you he needs to sustain above 4,000 and keep it there. If he can sustain, then he's good. But they're at 52% right now. So hopefully, God willing, he'll get it. Hopefully, God willing, and we'll keep you abreast on that. Then, of course, Damon Galdo, he won his primary today, but he needs our help in the general. Scan the QR code. Give this man some money. Donate to him. Doesn't matter if you live in his state or district or not. I give money to candidates that I don't live in their district or their state. Very important, guys. Very important that we support good conservative candidates. Everybody always says, we need good conservatives, we need good candidates. We're giving them to you. These are some of the best people. These are people who have never ran for office in their life. And they didn't wake up one day and say, I'm going to run for Congress and Senate. They've been planning this. That's why I'm very strict about who I endorse and support. Because you can't just wake up and say, I think I'm going to run. You have to have a plan. And Damon has a wonderful family, beautiful wife, gorgeous kids, and he wants to get back to them and help them. So it's time for us to get back to Mr. Galdo. We do have a special birthday announcement. Our good friend, Seth Eisenberg, Popeye the Sailor Man, Conservative Corner. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to our wonderful veteran, our wonderful friend, Mr. Eisenberg. Please, guys, as a birthday gift to him, this is his GoFundMe to help him with his financial health crisis. He has had one hell of a year, almost 2 years now, of foot problems, leg problems, thyroid. I mean, the poor guy. I feel so bad for him. And he deserves a nice birthday. So please, guys, if you can go to his website today, GoFundMe/Jonah/Help/Eisenberg/Crisis, give a donation, whether it's $50, $100, $200. I want to see some increases today. Do a mitzvah, do a good deed, give him a nice little birthday gift, and he would be greatly appreciated. And we love you, Seth, and we love what you do. Seth Eisenberg is always with us. Wednesdays on the Pulse. He comes on once a month on the Conservative one on a Sunday, and he needs us, and he needs our support. And again, guys, don't forget, every Wednesday night, tomorrow night, we have The Pulse from 8 to 9 p.m. You never know who's going to host. You never know who our special guests are going to be. Maybe it'll be Justin. Maybe we'll talk about his win. But we want everybody to join us. Again, you can always watch my show. I'm on every first and third Tuesday of the month and every Thursday night. I will be on vacation this week, so you won't see me tomorrow night or Thursday night. You'll see me back on Tuesday night. Then, of course, you will see me live from Baltimore, from Dundalk, Maryland, where I will be working the polls, helping Mr. Fazenmaker, helping Ms. Stansberry and others, get him to win his primary and get him over the hump. It has been, I can just tell you, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve and work with Mr. Fazenmaker for 6.5 years now. And we are coming to a very good point in his political career to get him to being a county councilman, where he will serve the people of Dundalk and Edgemere and Sparrows Point well. And eventually, Mr. Fazenmaker will be in Congress. His goal is to be in Congress, and he will be in the halls of Congress one day. And I'll be there right with him, working with him, serving with him, helping him in any way that I can. And it's been just a wonderful, amazing journey. And we want you to also take the journey with us too. But stick around for that. We also have our new show, New York State Assembly, and I probably butcher that, New Jersey State Assembly, I'm sorry, with Jack Brangan and Constance Sitzel. That's the second to the fourth Tuesday of the month. Sometimes they do 3 Tuesdays of the month, depending on how the month goes. But that is a great show. It's growing, very informative show, informational show. And of course, we have the Jersey Show every Monday night from 8 to 9 p.m. on our network. Please follow us again at americaspulsenetwork.com. Again, we will keep you abreast on the New Jersey results. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it this week. Thanks, guys, for watching. And the reason you listen and the reason you watch is you are no idiot.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Levine. I'm a professional opera singer, actress, TV, and radio personality. Since 2015, I've been a volunteer, a field director, and a campaign manager, learning the ins and outs of the political world. That's why I became a political consultant. My job is to lead you to victory with organization, structure, and the mindset of winning for your district or state. With my guidance and direction, I can keep you focused on the things that matter to the people and advise you on key issues that need to be addressed. If you're a serious candidate that is serious about winning, then book a consultation with me today. Go to levineconsulting.co. You'll be happy you did.
Alexandra, thanks you for watching tonight's Alexandra Levine live podcast. See you at the next packed show, from breaking news to informative topics that will keep you informed. So please click the subscribe button to get notified for upcoming episodes. If you like what the Alexandra talked about, then share the Alexandra Levine live podcast with others. Alexandra also looks forward to seeing you on the next upcoming episode.